All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and well, let's talk brake fluid testing. All right, so for years, I recommended this little pen tool for testing brake fluid. Now we'll do a quick little reason why you need to test brake fluid. Now this tool is not, lab grade testing equipment. It tests for more moisture with electricity. But it's not going to be, lab grade precise, but it gives you a good idea of the condition of brake fluid. Now, why do you want to flush brake fluid? It's hygroscopic. What you're testing for. Water in brake fluid is bad. It tends to boil. It corrodes stuff. Causes calipers to seize up. Causes ABS modules to not work right. That's why we test for it. European and Asian manufacturers all have brake fluid services as required services. You have no problem doing a Honda timing belt. Honda requires brake fluid services. So let's talk about the new tool. Now this tool is from Kingbolen. It's powered by 2 AAA batteries, and it's got a nice little screen to display. I still have some brake fluid on it. But it's saying okay. But it's got a nice little LCD screen. You can test for .4, .5.1, or .3. You even got a little light on it. Screen lights up and you can turn it off if you don't want to save batteries. But it's got a nice little wand on it. Reservoir is getting more and more remote. That comes in handy. Now there is a limitation to both these tools when the brake fluid's really low. And unfortunately, every car in this row has low brake fluid. The car behind the camera is almost metal to metal and they've declined the brakes. The car over there needs brakes. Car over there, low on brake fluid. Jeep over there, low on brake fluid. So I can't show you how it works on a real car. Because of course I go to do a video on a brake fluid tester and no car in the shop has brake fluid that I can test. So we're going to test. Make sure it's set to .4 because this is .4. Everything we do here is .4. So I'm going to get out of the shot and should be good because it's a brand new bottle. So as you can see, it says okay. Relax, it'll get used tomorrow. Obviously, it'll say, it says okay. Less than 1%. So it's a go, no-go tool. And it's really nice to have that to be able to tell a customer, by the way, you should flush your brake fluid. It's a really good way to justify to a customer that they need a brake flush. A lot of people don't talk about brake flushes and don't do them. And they should be done either based on mileage or condition. When I write up a car for a brake flush, based on, what the dash says, Honda's, mileage or condition. And I document that in my notes. When I write up for preventative maintenance, I say in my notes, air filter recommended based on condition. I looked at it. Spark plugs based on mileage. I didn't look at them. Brake fluid based on condition. I tested it. And I'll write, over 4% water content needs to be flushed. Quick, easy money maker. If your shop has a brake flush machine, make sure you use it. It's good money. You're doing a good service for the customer. We do a lot of brake flushes here. We have a BG machine and we have a motor vac machine and we have another BG machine downstairs. We don't use brake fluid from BG. We just use their machines. There will be a non-affiliate link in the description if you want to pick up this tool, sell more brake flushes. Again, it's a good service. You're doing a good service for the customer, not needing calipers replaced. We deal with a lot of sticking calipers around here. We do a lot of ABS modules because lack of service. We had one yesterday that the master cylinder was literally black. Ew. It was getting an ABS module. Do it to keep the customer from spending more money later down the road. Now, obviously, side note, if you're in the north, check your bleeders first to make sure they open before you sell a brake flush. Anytime I have a really rusty car and I want to sell a brake flush, I go around and make sure all the brake bleeders come loose. Because if they don't, I ain't selling it. Because I don't want to put calipers on for free. So as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.